Thank you all for checking out the live action here at Mobile International Speedway, along with Bill Roth. I'm Rob. Big win for Darrell McDonald, and there you see on pit road, there they are. Coming up, it'll be your Outlaws, set to go 30 laps of action here in your main event. The Advanced Auto Parts Summer Night Race here at Mobile International Speedway, presented by the Gulf Coast Racing Series. Reminder, lots of good stuff down at the concession stand. Lots of new menu items down there. Try the pig out. Try the pig out. I had that. Pulled pork, cheese, barbecue sauce, tater tots, all of that thrown into one container. You stir that stuff around, and that's some fine eating right there. It's good. Go get you some. The pig out, one of the new menu items over at the Pit Stop Grill. That is right below the main grandstands right here at Mobile International Speedway. A big hello to everyone checking in as well on our live worldwide Facebook stream. Thank you all for checking out the live action here at Mobile International Speedway, along with Bill Roth. I'm Rodney Rodriguez, bringing you all the action here from the half-mile high bank Mobile International Speedway. Big reminder, we are back in action over in Texas, Saturday, September the 4th, a regular race night there. And then coming up on Saturday, September the 11th, it is the second annual Texas Truck Challenge, $10,000 on the line for the winner, as the fastest truckers in the country will converge to Texas and race in the second annual Texas Truck Challenge presented by Advanced Auto Parts. Fans here on site in the grandstands, we do invite you into the pits at the end of the night. Go see the cars and stars of Mobile International Speedway. Go get some driver autographs, all that fun stuff there. Let them know how much you appreciate them coming out and race for you here on this summer night here at Mobile International Speedway. Outlaws rolling out onto the racetrack. Thirty laps of action as the Outlaws roll out onto the racetrack. Your starting lineup on the pole in car number 42. All of these familiar names here to Mobile race fans. The 42 car of J.J. Day. Second car in line, car number 33. Already a winner here. Both of those guys already a winner here in 2021. The 33 of Jason Welch. Behind them, oh so close the last time out. One of the Texans making his way back out in the 21G. That is Brandon Gaither. Gaither in the 21G. Next car in line, the 7. That is Chris Child. Chris Child in car number 7. Car number 17, a past champion over at Houston Motorsports Park in the Outlaw Division. In car number 17, it's Robert Barker. Next car in line, car number 38. The 38 car driven by Cody Brusso. Brusso behind the wheel of car number 38. Car number 194, that is Howard Langham. Langham behind the wheel of the 194. 27 car of Trent Williams. Trent Williams in car number 27. These are your Outlaws getting set to go. 30 laps of action here tonight at Mobile International Speedway. All right, here we are. We got them double stacked as they head onto the back straightaway behind the pace car. They double stack behind them this time by. We will roll up that green flag and get ready to set them off for 30 laps of action here on this fast half-mile high-banked Mobile International Speedway. Here they are making their way around turn number 4. Rolled up green flag in hand. We're showing them one this time by. Showing them one as they make their way by the main grandstands. J.J. Day and Jason Welch up on the point. Brandon Gaither, Chris Child, Robert Barker, Cody Brusso, Howard Langham, and Trent Williams. There we go. Lights are off around the racetrack. Pace car's going to get ready to hang that left turn right there midway down the straightaway and make their way down into the infield. We're set to go. The field in the hands of J.J. Day as they will go down into turn number 3. We are set. Your Outlaws are going right now. Here we go. It's race time at Mobile International Speedway. Out of corner number 4, Advanced Auto Parts start zone. Green flag. We're racing. Big jump. J.J. Day, front of the pack. Out by his lonesome. Great hole shot start right there. Here comes Gaither behind him side by side. Jason Welch mired up on the top part of the racetrack. Robert Barker makes a pass. Here's Chris Scheil down on the inside. Side by side is a battle for fourth. One car length is the advantage. J.J. Day, Gaither, Barker. Now Scheil down on the inside. Chris Scheil makes the pass. And he will make it by Jason Welch. They go single file down into the corner. You see those cars hitting the skid plate as they dive down into turn number 1. Back straightaway action we go. Cody Brusso sitting back there in the 6th spot. Langham rides in 7th, but it's J.J. Day by 2.5 car lengths at the front of the pack. 30-lap main event for the Outlaws. 21G of Brandon Gaither. He was so close the last time out. Had a fantastic battle here with J.J. Day the last time out, but it wasn't to be that night for Gaither. Can he do it here? He's picked up a win in Houston since that race here in Mobile in that Outlaw number 21. He rides in the 2nd spot, but he trails by 0.8 of a second behind the number 42 car. Starting to get a little busy back there behind him as the battle's starting to shape up for the 4th place. Chris Scheil is there. Here comes Jason Welch. Jason Welch trying to get to the back bumper of the 7. They make their way out of the corner. Another lap in the books for Welch. Hot spot on the racetrack is that 4th spot. Jason Welch trying to get back at Chris Scheil as Scheil chasing the 17 of Robert Barker. Robert Barker out of Bernie, Texas, making the haul here in the 17 car. Scheil, they're out of Cedar Park. And, of course, Jason Welch. Down into turn number 1 they go. Top 5 cars breaking away from the pack. You got 5 of the finest in the region right here in the Outlaws racing up at the front of the pack. It's an 8-car length advantage up at the front for J.J. Day leading over Gaither. Slipping up the track is Barker. Here comes Scheil. Scheil letting on the pace right there. Scheil really picking up the pace. Here he goes down to the bottom of the racetrack. Barker trying to get his car back down into that bottom groove. Back straightaway they go. Watch the battle for 3rd. Chris Scheil right there. Robert Barker hanging on. Just can't get that car to stay on the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Scheil right up to the back bumper. That is a side-by-side race. Down into the corner they go. Chris Scheil down to the bottom of the racetrack. Barker up on the top side. Here comes Jason Welch. Back straightaway. Barker trying to hang on, but he's got a whole mirror full of car number 7. Chris Scheil is right there. Scheil trying to get a drive down at the bottom. Out of the corner they come. Scheil will fall back in line once again behind Barker as you check in on the Gulf Coast Racing Series Facebook stream. We are live at Mobile International Speedway. You're watching a battle, fierce battle for the 3rd spot. Robert Barker and Chris Scheil, a couple of Texans doing it Mobile style here tonight. They are racing wheel to wheel or bumper to bumper right in front of us once again. They trail it down into the corner. Still up at the front of the pack. It's J.J. Day hanging on. Here's Chris Scheil going down to the bottom of the racetrack. Scheil's got a little bit of an opening right there. Let's see if he can pounce on that move right there. Scheil's going to try to drive it deep. Robert Barker back on the gas. Barker's going to hold on to 3rd that time by as J.J. Day leads another lap. Barker guides Scheil down into the corner. Jason Welch begins to fall back a little bit, but here they come out of the corner, down onto the back straightaway. Leaders up to the top side as they go by Trent Williams. Trent Williams there in the 27 car. First time ever on the racetrack. First time ever on the racetrack. And he jumps out here in one of these Outlaws, and he's doing a nice job right there as he goes down to the bottom of the racetrack. The leaders will cycle to the outside. J.J. Day, another lap in the books. Chris Scheil settles back just a little bit. He now rides 2 car lengths behind the 17 of Robert Barker. This next time by, it'll be 17 laps to go. 17 circuits remaining for J.J. Day. Still watching that fierce battle for the 3rd spot between Robert Barker and Chris Scheil. That is the 17 and the 7. Scheil will go down to the bottom of the racetrack. J.J. Day up at the front of the pack. He leads by 1.140 seconds. It is J.J. Day in full command here of this Outlaw race, but we continue to follow the battle for 3rd as Barker has that 3rd spot. Chris Scheil knocking on the door once again. Looked like Scheil kind of backed off just a little bit right there, cooled his jets. But as he did that, now he's falling into the arms of Jason Welch. We're halfway home this time by. Halfway home right now. 15 down, 15 to go here for the Outlaws. Into turn number one. That massive battle for the third spot. Now about to be a three-car battle between Barker, Scheil, and Welch in the 33. It's still J.J. Day out of corner number 4. Another lap in the books. That time by. That time, 1.664 seconds. 1.664 seconds for J.J. Day as he races down the back straightaway, leading over Brandon Gaither in the 21 car. Robert Barker in the 17. Chris Scheil, Jason Welch, that is your top 5. We are past the halfway point. Welch setting a torrid pace here in this race as he got a great jump, got away from the pack, and he has set sail, just leaving the pack behind right now. The lead stays in 1.6 seconds still for J.J. Day in car number 42. Gaither hanging on right there in second. Barker now a little more comfortable with the third spot. Barker now with a 2-car length advantage over Chris Scheil, who trails him into the 4th spot. And Jason Welch sits about 8 car lengths back in car number 33, rounding out the top 5 as Day checks another one off. And we race with 11 laps to go. On to the backstretch. J.J. Day in full command. But the battle for third, once again, looks like it's brewing. Robert Barker in the 17 car. Chris Scheil in the 7. He'll power it down to the bottom of the racetrack. See if he can get some kind of drive right there. Nothing doing. Once again, it continues to be Barker hanging on in the 17. And J.J. Day still sitting right there behind him. Back straightaway is that battle for the third spot. 3rd, 4th, and 5th as J.J. Day just flies out of corner number 4 and checks off another lap in the books. Robert Barker hanging on there in 3rd. Chris Scheil, Jason Welch, J.J. Day now about to get into some lap traffic once again as he comes up on the 27 car of Trent Williams. 8 laps to go that time by for your race leader, car number 42. Brandon Gaither quietly running there in the 2nd spot, now trailing by 2.5 seconds. It's a 2.5 second advantage for your race leader, J.J. Day, as he goes to the outside of Williams in the 27 car. He exits corner 4, past the stripe once again. And now the battle is for 4th as Chris Scheil has fallen back, and Chris Scheil falls into the loving arms right there of J.J. Day, or pardon me, of Jason Welch. Jason Welch in car number 33 trying to go to the bottom of the racetrack there in the battle for 4th. Scheil trying to hang on. Barker's gotten away from Scheil, but now Scheil has fallen back to Welch. Of course, you got Welch was a race winner back here earlier during our summer series presented by Advance Auto Parts, but he rides currently in the 5th spot, but he's got a battle happening right now with the 7 car of Chris Scheil. Little loose coming out of turn 4, Brandon Gaither, as he makes his way around the lap car there of Trent Williams. Down into the corner they go. Gaither hanging on to the 2nd spot. Barker, Scheil, but here is Welch. Welch 1 car length behind the 7 car. 4 laps to go this time by as the race leader. Now maintaining a 3.5 second advantage. J.J. Day has dominated this outlaw race here this evening. Taken off from the drop of the green flag, checking out from the pack, and barring some crazy unforeseen circumstance, he is going to park that 42 car back in victory lane here at Mobile International Speedway. Chris Scheil trying to hang on. They go to the outside of Williams. Here comes Jason Welch. Welch is right there. Let's watch that battle off of the corner. Jason Welch trying to set him up. 2 to go this time by for J.J. Day in car number 42. Brandon Gaither hanging on in 2nd. Robert Barker is your 3rd place car. Here's Scheil. Got a little bit of cushion between himself and the 33. We'll see if that materializes once again. This time by, white flag in the air. One more time around this time for J.J. Day in car number 42. Into turn number 1. right in front of Howard Langham. Back straightaway he goes. Dominating fashion. J.J. Day putting on a clinic here tonight in the Outlaws. To the bottom of the racetrack he goes. He'll bring it out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. J.J. Day is your winner in the Outlaws. Brandon Gaither comes home second. Robert Barker will finish third. Chris Kyle fourth. And Jason Welch rounds out the top 5. J.J. Day sees the green flag, and he does not look back. And he wins it by 2.5 seconds over the 21 of Brandon Gaither. Tremendous win for J.J. Day. Just motors off from the pack. You didn't see the slightest bobble in this car, number 42, as he'll bring it down into Mobile International Speedway victory lane there, followed by Gaither and Robert Barker. Here's J.J. Day. What a drive. What a drive for this veteran driver. One of the favorites here at Mobile International Speedway, and right there you see why. In dominating fashion, winning it here in the Outlaws tonight as he gets ready to clamber out of that race car. To the victor go the spoils. Great looking trophy sitting right down there. And we're heading down to victory lane with Bill Roth.
We love to do this, but it always takes them a long time to get their safety equipment off. The steering wheel's got to come off, the helmet, the Hans device. As soon as all that comes off, we'll talk to J.J. Day. He's out of the car. J.J. Day wins the Outlaws here tonight at Mobile International Speedway. Okay, Mr. J.J., congratulations from the other Day family racer. Come on out here and let's tell the folks about what you just did. I would call that, I'd call that domination, leading from the green flag all the way to the end. Congratulations.
Yeah, I remember you told me a long time ago, I know you watched my dad grow up racing, and me and my cousin Jonathan both got a win one night. You told me it was a 2-day night, so I'm glad to be able to share that with my dad. He deserved it, and now we was able to pull it off as well. We had a really good car. I got to say thanks to Kevin Raywinkle, Tommy Presser, Mr. Flattop, Rick Douglas, my dad, everybody that helps out with this car. Jerry Goff did a hell of a job up on the spotter stand tonight. Wish Mr. Tommy and Flattop could be here with us to enjoy it, but this COVID stuff, man, it's got them worried. So want to thank Gulf Services for their continuing support for Presser Brothers Motorsports, McCarran Services, Alabama, our automotive painter supply, Mr. Don, with Done by Don. Man, it was a really good night for us, and can't wait to come back. I want to say thanks to the Gulf Coast Racing Series staff for putting this on for us. This is my home away from home. This is where I want to race at, and couldn't thank them enough for letting me race. And it's great to see the fans in the stands too.
I know for sure you love it here. You took what I was going to say to you. The Pressler brothers, your family, the McCarrans, Kevin Raywinkle. This is a big team.
Yeah, it's awesome having the support. I worked very hard to get where I'm at, and I couldn't have done it without my dad, man. Looking back at it, I don't know how he done it to get me here, to be honest with you. And then Kevin and Rick, Flattop, and Tommy giving me the opportunity to wheel this thing. It's an honor. It really is. I do want to send out some prayers for AJ. He had something to go bad in his game tonight, and it's got me a little worried. So hopefully everything will be all right on his side.
He's talking about the famous A.J. McCarran. J.J. Day makes it a 2-day night here. Jimmy Day, his dad, wins the Pure Stock. J.J. wins the Outlaws. So I don't know anything about these Texas cars. Tell me about these guys.
Pretty good group of guys. Keep running second to him. I'll get him one day. Car was good. Just a little free on exit. Exhaust fell off about halfway. Got the right rear really, really hot. So I was just kind of maintaining where we were at. But I got to thank Alan Alexander, Colin Alexander, Dylan Spreen, all these guys right here who make the 12-hour trip with us. It's fun.
The Texas guys were second, third, and fourth, but he was in the win. You got some catching up to do to Alabama, don't you?
Oh, for sure. We're gonna do a lot of homework in the next couple months and get ready for the Derby. So we'll be there.
We'll see you here October 30th. Brandon Gaither is second, And another Texas driver comes third, Robert Barker. Alabama got it. You got third. Pretty stout. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty happy with that since we just decided late last night to head up here from Texas. So, none of us had any sleep. And for my second time here, I feel like we did pretty good. Of course, I got some people to thank, Dilmac Services, rnminstall.com, BMF Shocks and Chassis, All In Designs. And, it's a third place finish, but I'm going to dedicate this to Hunter Ford. Someone lost to cancer. And so it's real emotional, and just pray for everybody who might be sick out there from something.
These are tough times, but we race on. Robert Barker third in the Outlaws. Back up to you, Rodney.
Thank you, Bill. Great drive there for J.J. Day. And as we said, tonight, the Days sweep it. Great drive for both of those drivers as they park it in victory lane. There you see